Hey, I'm back again with another reaction. For those of you who know, Ari Lennox just dropped another album. I think this is going to be her third or fourth studio album called Vacancy. And so I'm going to be taking a visit back to some of her older music. I've always been a fan of Ari Lennox. I've been a fan before Shea Butter, before the Creed soundtrack, things like that. I'm gonna be introducing, I think, to a lot of people, her first mixtape. A lot of people might be familiar with her Pho tape, but which is, I think, when I discovered her, a few of her singles were from that tape, the Pho tape, and then following her moving forward. But I've actually become very familiar with this mixtape, which, funny enough, I have no idea what this mixtape is called. It was very hard to find this. It used to be on like SoundCloud. It used to be, I'm using YouTube right now. I don't think it's anywhere on SoundCloud or Spotify. I'm actually pulling this from somebody else's YouTube page who was gracious enough to put it together and upload all of these songs to their YouTube channel. I have no idea what this tape is called. I'm gonna probably put a link to this person's channel just so you all can take a listen for yourselves, but it was by luck that I was able to find what I'm hoping is the complete track list for this original tape. I wish I knew the name. Maybe one day she'll talk about it in an interview. Maybe I have to find that interview to see what this tape is called. But for now, this is just a bunch of, I guess, I don't even know if they're unreleased, because they're sequenced and everything. It's all bunched together. It is a tape, but yeah, I don't know what to call it, but I'll leave the link to this person's channel, this YouTube channel, in the description so that you guys can listen for yourselves. But this is, I'm very familiar with this tape. I listen to it pretty regularly whenever I listen to Ari Lennox. If I'm not listening to Shea Butter Baby or Pho or ASL, I'm listening to this tape. So if you're new to this tape, get ready. I think it's very enjoyable. It's very it has like a blues soul sound to it. It's more grounded. Her vocals, I think, shine in this tape a lot. Her unique vocal texture is very distinct in this compilation of music. So if you're new to Ari Lennox as a whole, I'm gonna be doing a few, if not all, of her bodies of work up until the latest album that she just dropped. So make sure you follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, and let's get ready to listen to Ari Lennox.
And I ain't that like you. Screw your foolish tendencies, you a damn fool. I got me wishing every night I forget you. But you plastered on my mind, homie, all the time. And it takes 3 years for minutes to fly. Tell me, God, when will this depression die? And dropping out of school to forget you. I got me walking artless, I'm an ice cube. Don't lie to me.
I just love the unique way that she enunciates and pronounces words and letters, and it's been consistent since this tape. She does it all throughout of her body of work. It's very unique, and also just very soulful. You know, you have certain vowels that shine in like soul music, R&B, and blues. So her use of like the way that she uses letters and words and pronounces them and uses them in her vocal texture and inflections, it's very signature. That first verse sounds like she's rapping. I wonder if someone wrote that for her and who it was, because that was very rappy kind of.
Broken There's nothing like the feeling of rejection, and it didn't even do you again. My body is broken. There's nothing like the fear of cry.
This song is so sweet, pun intended.
We lay in just our skin, just making one with what we've become. Heaven. This is so softening, cradling sun, soothing apocalypse melting.
The way that she just like punches every word, it's so powerful. Every word that she says has power behind it, and it's not just her voice, it's her pronunciation. She just puts so much power behind everything she says, no matter what she's talking about.
Coiled in your loving, I cannot run. If this is real, I'm sprung. More to roses, watch yourself with me. Elevate me higher, feels just like a tree. Ways of you.
For any singers, I wonder if that is a way to push a note. Like, she never pronounces like the H at the beginning of a word, and I wonder if that's helpful for her to push out a note or push out a sound.
Brings me to my knees. A feeling rattles all of me when I get to see my honey. I rode 1,000 miles to find out you weren't the one.
More hip hop. I don't remember this song too well. This is probably one that I didn't play as much as the other songs because I really love those other songs, even though this is a good song too. But I can tell just by how I don't remember it too well that I didn't play it as much. Even though it is a good song, I like it. That's one thing that I love about soul music and rhythm and blues. They can make any like regular everyday thing or like an unattractive thing or a plain thing sound so beautiful, or just paint a scenario in a beautiful way. Even if it's a sad scenario or a melancholy scenario, you write it a certain way and you sing it a certain way. It's so pretty to listen to.
What you made up, baby, size me up. Vintage tall, grinding, baby, how much do you want? Aroma, so irresistible. Like a ritual, hot to see me for your throat. What's the next girl? Secret ingredient. Tell me what you need, I'm obedient. Black coffee gets you off my mind all the time. 7 a.m. and he's back again. So intrigued for my coffee.
Ooh, this is one of those songs that would have been so perfect. Early 2000s, late 90s, like this has just that feel of enjoyment mixed in with the subject matter. You just feel good about it, and you can just bop to it and just feel good. The power behind that "Tie Me Down," when she sings "Tie Me Down," the way she pushes it and then like she gets gentle right afterwards, it's like it's so consistent with her personality and also just like a fellow Aries woman. You know you gotta come with the horns, but then get gentle right afterwards.
Come on, man, get in here. You won't ever find a loving her better than mine. Tie me down.
That's classy, sexy right there.
Said I can be a little stubborn at times, okay. Not realizing how you altered my life, oh no. Tend to take your loving for granted, just like the others. Don't leave me, baby. I know my ass can be a little ratchet crazy, but I got class, I buy a cast for your mama. You don't have to ask, I'm that girl you dreamed of.
You know how you gotta be like accountable, but also like get your way at the same time? That's what this song is. Like, I know I'm crazy, I'll fix it, but like, are you gonna leave though? Probably not. But if you do, like, don't leave.
Got class, I buy a cast for your mama. You don't have to ask, I'm that girl you dreamed of.
I also love the sequencing of "Tie Me Down" and "Don't Leave," because like, first of all, the wording of the two titles is like, tie me down as in like lock me down and keep me, give me a reason to stay, claim your territory, claim your space in my life, but also like, don't remove yourself from my life, don't leave. But also like, both of these songs have like a tone of pleading that follow each other very well. So I love the I guess the small little story being told between those two songs. Don't get too comfortable, I'm that girl you dream of.
Every time you hear this sound,
it's time to turn the page. Don't turn it yet. That was just practice. Now let's get on with our...
Y'all remember those little recordings in school?
Uploaded 5 of my best pictures, and I'm looking really cute. But the only reason I'm looking happy is 'cause the photographer was you. In the beginning, you was all on it. These nights at Dave and Buster's. Now we don't feel quite the same. Could there be another baby? You gon' make me open the BOF account. I'm feeling neglected, so I'm stepping out. Bet you feel lonely when you look around and see all the thirsties and the 30s. You will take me out.
chorus of this song so much. Like the way it flows. Her voice is so powerful and it's so unrestricted. The way she belts, it's so courageous and unfiltered. And it has like a gutterness to it.
Inbox the truck driver. You see pay attention. Big up food, you look down on me. Can't even comprehend, yeah. I would give my world to you. Thirsty spend their 30s to attack me out. Inbox is moving, all I had now.
It's time to turn the page.
It's also dope whenever like artists who are modern soul and R&B take subject matters that are very current and they add it to a sound that's very nostalgic and simple. Like this is a very nostalgic, soulful way of approaching this topic while also still having context and subjects that younger kids, even at this age now, can relate to. Like, you know, Dave and Buster's and Thirsties in their 30s trying to take me out, or Inbox is booming, things like that that are like relevant to the current generation but are like sonically pleasing to listen to for people who are very like attracted to this sound.
Movies perky, nails is flossy, afro kinky. I'm gon' get all mad, wondering why he think my dance moves and right. Do me, do me, do me, do me, do me, do me.
Understands I'm a lady.
He drooling, did he just throw me? What you think this is?
Do me, do me, do me. The song is pretty self-explanatory. Just because I'm showing up, looking good, feeling good about myself, doing me, doesn't mean that you're gonna get to do me.
Creeping to my window in the middle of the night. I'll yell as if I'm terrified. I'll even run and hide. I'll show you that I want it, but you won't give it for me. I might even shed a tear, but so false I come to see. I'll say no.
It's interesting that they chose to go with lower vocals, because I know what she's saying a little bit because I'm familiar with the song, but it's also kind of hard to hear. So that's interesting that they went with that route, with lowering her vocals like that and having her whisper also. But I think the character that it's supposed to take on is that she's being playfully deceitful and she's playing hard to get, but like under wraps. Her whispering voice is like her being low key with her games and her way of flirting and keeping someone's attention while also keeping her integrity on what she's willing to do right away.
I'll say no. I'll say no. Creeping to my window in the middle of the night. I'm careless if I'm terrified. I'll even run at night. I'll show you that I want you, but you.
This is also the first time that I'm realizing that she's just repeating what she's saying. There's no real verse. It's all just the same few lines. I'm just now realizing that. So maybe that's also why they kept it simple with the vocals and lowered them, because it's in a loop. Not in a loop, but it's her saying the same thing. Which also makes me think that they probably could have kept this as an interlude and made it shorter, but I'm not mad at it.
Morning in my dreams, star of love magic. So sweet, I want to be where you are. But you're loving me down. What's happening to me? So good you cannot see.
hear the time in music that she's influenced by. With her sound and her vocals, she's very influenced by the 60s and the 70s. You can just tell. You can tell that that's like where she exists in her mind musically, and even like maybe a part of her alter ego is like a 50s, 60s diva, but also 80s and early 2000s. I keep thinking in my head that this is like a song that you would hear in a commercial or like at the beginning of a movie. Just real energetic and clap along and feel good, pun intended, no pun intended. Yeah, I can hear this in like a, I don't know, I keep thinking Pepsi commercial, but like any type of commercial. From the first few chords, I feel like I might remember what this song is, but I'm not, the title doesn't look familiar. And I guess I just have to play it to see how it goes. But I feel like this is one I remember the least.
Inauguration, I'm too excited. It's hard to breathe. I start to panic. Curled on the bed. God, what's this feeling? Under my brakes is a part of
Yep. The adolescence of it all. All of her albums are very distinct to different moments in time for her life, but also for whoever is like listening to it. This album is very like adolescent, juvenile, kind of immature, but becoming more aware in different people's roles in romance and how it affects them. It's very like a transitional period into like a more mature outlook on relationships.
You've come too far to give up. This is your body catching up to your mind.
Regulating your nervous system and aligning your actions with what you know is best, instead of falling into your body and letting that determine the outcome of how you behave and how you react and how you involve yourself in different situations. It's about catching yourself up to what you know is good for you and moving forward with that. I love that. I don't remember this one much either.
Hands all up and down my waist. Give this girl a little taste. Baby, but we can't be too loud.
I remember that part.
Can't be too loud. Darker than the TV screen. No other type of beautiful.
I feel like I remember this one.
Tell me to love you, but it's kind of looking scary. Scary, it's been 4 years, my heart is kind of weary. I want you, but I'm your safety scowling. Tell me what I'm gonna do, my body.
I'm looking at the different songs between the two halves of the tape and how the first half was very slow, very soulful, very punchy with the vocals, and then you get to the latter half and it's more sped up, it's more fast paced, maybe a little bit more anxious or eager. than the first half, but that's just something I was like thinking about in my head just now. What did y'all think? Is this something that you feel like is your vibe? Is this your introduction to Ari Lennox? Is this your introduction to this tape? Tapes like this, I love keeping to myself just because I feel like it's such a treasure. These types of projects that are so under the wraps, especially behind artists that are a lot bigger now. Wanting to hear your guys' opinion on something that has been pretty normal to me and something that I haven't openly shared with fellow music lovers is something that I'm very interested in doing moving forward with this channel. That's the whole point of this channel, is like sharing music and being vulnerable with my world and how like music shapes that. So yeah, just let me know what your relationship is with Ari Lennox, with this tape, with her discography, and let me know how excited you are about her new album. I really wanted to start getting to Ari Lennox before she dropped, but with the timing of when I started this channel, it wasn't gonna work. But we'll definitely get to it at some point. So yeah, thank you all for listening with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.